Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm an ambassador diamond with It Works Global. I've been with the company now for over 6 years. I started when I was working nights as a pediatric RN. I had just finished my master's degree in pediatrics as a nurse practitioner, and I was struggling with my student loans that were coming out of deferment. My minimal payment was going to be $500 a month, and I didn't know how I was going to make this. It was either going to come down to me working additional shifts at the hospital for overtime, or I was going to take a nurse practitioner job. But by the time I had calculated out the cost of childcare and the more shifts I was going to work, it just didn't make sense financially. Not to mention it was going to be taking me away from the time with my 2 children at home and less time to see my husband. I was desperate for a change, but I didn't really know that I had options. I saw a couple of my friends posting about this business on social media, and I honestly was so skeptical to the point that I unfollowed them. But then I ended up having an awful shift one night at the hospital, and I went back to my friend's page to see if she was really still doing this business and if she was even having success with it. It goes to show that she was actually paying her mortgage that month because of this business. And that's when a light bulb went off for me. If I could just make an extra $500 a month, that would change everything for my family. It would keep me from having to work overtime shifts at the hospital. I would still be able to just work my 312s as a registered nurse instead of switching over to the new role as a pediatric nurse practitioner, working 5 days a week in a rotating call schedule. So after a while, I ended up joining and jumping in and seeing if maybe I could give this a shot and maybe I could make $500 a month for my family. I kind of just sat back and silently watched for a good month before doing anything. And once I saw all these other people who were very similar to me, but also some with totally different backgrounds having success, it really gave me that hope that if they can do it, I can do it too. So I finally decided to jump all in and tell myself that I was going to do this. I had no clue what I was getting into. I didn't have really a Facebook following. I didn't know what Instagram was. I didn't even know what a hashtag was. That's how non-social media savvy I was when I got started. But I did have the ability to want to learn, and I was super excited for change for my family. So I got plugged into the team page that literally has all the training that you need to have success with this business. And I just asked questions. My enroller was so supportive. She was so educated, and she was so ready to teach me every step of the way. So I truly jumped in and went all in once I made up my mind after a month after joining. And from that point on, guys, it literally changed my life. Within the first month of going all in, I was making $500 a month with this company. And that was my initial ultimate dream goal. But I was able to do that my first month. And once I saw that I could do that, it really got me thinking that I can do more, that maybe I could work less shifts at the hospital to be home with my babies more. Maybe I could actually even pay off my student loan debt one day instead of having it for the rest of my life. And so I just dove in, and I was ready to work and have success and help others have success too. And because of that, within 4 months, I was able to come home from nursing altogether, which I never in a million years would have thought would even become a possibility, because there was just no way that we could afford to live on just my husband's firefighter salary. But because of this business, it gave us the freedom to do that, and I am so thankful. In 3 months, I earned a $10,000 bonus that really just changed the life for our family. And then within 11 months of being with this company, I was able to pay off our total $110,000 in student loan debt. So originally I joined really just wanting to pay that bare minimal payment. But once I saw the income potential with this company, I just dove in, and any extra money that I was making, we put towards that debt. And within 11 months, I was able to pay off all of that debt, which was the most freeing feeling ever. Is it fun paying off debt? Definitely not. I definitely would have loved to be taking a lot more lavish vacations during that time frame, but I am a true believer of Dave Ramsey and the snowball method and really tackling debt. So that's what we did, because that's why I started this business originally, was to start tackling our student loan debt. And then, guys, shortly after, at 11 months in, I promoted to the top rank of the company, which is Ambassador Diamond. And then a couple months after that, we actually had our third son. And about 4 weeks after he was born, our oldest was diagnosed with epilepsy. And he took a really quick spiral downhill with his health. He went from a super healthy kid to a kid that was having 10 plus seizures every single day. And I share that with you because you never know when life is going to happen. I definitely did not foresee that coming. I specialize in pediatrics. My husband specializes in emergency medicine, and we live a really healthy lifestyle. So when that curveball was thrown at us, we were shocked. And he went from walking to talking to not even being able to sit up in his own bed and lift up his hand. And because of that, guys, this business truly gave us the freedom to be home and take care of him. Instead of having to rush off to the hospital to work with other pediatric patients, I was able to bring my nursing career home essentially and take care of my own child because of this business. I didn't have to stress about finances. I didn't have to stress about calling out from work or any of that. And so I just kind of share that with you because you never know when life is going to happen. It's always going to happen. It's just a matter of when. And I've learned that over the years of being a mom. But during those times, we went through about 2 years after that of just hard medical struggle with our son and trying to figure out answers, trying to heal him. And eventually this business gave us the freedom to make the decision to bring my husband home full time from firefighting. He was on shift a couple of times, when my son went out of control with his seizures and I had to call EMS for help. And there's no worse feeling for a firefighter to get a call saying that dispatch is heading to their house to take care of their son while your husband is having to go help somebody else. And so after a couple of incidences like that, my husband was able to make the decision that he could just come home and be with us full time. He didn't have to think about where the extra income was going to come from. He didn't have to think about health insurance and finances and all of that. And that's truly because of this business with It Works Global. And so I am so grateful that I took the chance on this opportunity, being so skeptical. And then not only did I take the chance, but I decided to get to work with it because it literally has provided our family options that we didn't know we would need. Not only has it gotten us out of financial debt, but it's allowed us to travel the world, to pay for healthcare for our child, and not get into more debt when the unknown happens. I am happy to say our son is 4 years seizure-free now, and he's a totally healthy and thriving 9-year-old boy, in case you are wondering. But that is a little bit about our story. Now life looks really different. 6 years in, we're totally debt-free. We travel all over the world. We're a full-time family. We now have 4 kids instead of 2 when I got started. And life is still busy. It's still crazy. Back then, we were sales passing in the sea with my husband and I working as a night shift nurse and a firefighter. Now we're home together working this business. But raising 4 little kids, 9, 7, 5, and 2. So life is definitely still busy, but it's amazing. We get to choose our own time. We get to make our own schedule. We get to pick where we want to work. If we want to work from bed today, we can work from bed. If we want to work at the beach, we can work at the beach. If we want to work 3 hours today, we can work 3 hours. Or if we only have time for 30 minutes, we can work for 30 minutes. And that's what I love about this business. I love the freedom and the flexibility that it has, that it doesn't matter how busy you are, you can make time to work this business. I was working this in the middle of lunch breaks and commuting back and forth to the hospital when I got started, and once my kids were asleep in bed at night. And now I truly just create the day of a dream for myself to work this business around my kids' schedule and our family's schedule. So a little bit more about the company. The company itself has been around now for 20 years. It is a totally debt-free company, which I think is really important when you're looking at other options for income. This company is solid and stable and in good standing and debt-free. So that means they're never going to run out of money. That's how they can truly pay out these massive bonuses and things like that to all of us, which I love. Now, when you join, you actually become your own boss. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you, you have to work 9 to 5 or anything like that. I am going to give you all of the resources and all of the training, and I'm going to be coaching and mentoring you every step of the way. But you get to create when you want to work and how you want to work. So I love working from social media. I grew this business all the way from the ground up from Instagram and Facebook. I didn't know how to use it at the time, but I was hungry for coaching and motivation, and I was ready to learn. And so I'm going to be able to provide you all of the same tools and resources that I had to get started and to have the success that I still have today. Maybe social media isn't your jam. Maybe you like in-person events and you love coffee get-togethers with friends and family and all of that. There are so many different avenues that you can grow this business with. I just love social media because it truly allows me the freedom that I want, to be able to travel whenever I want and to know I can work this business on my own terms. So we're going to provide all the training support. You'll get added to an amazing team page that has some of the most inspiring and motivational people on it. It's going to have all of your files, checklist, videos teaching you every step of the way on how to do this. Now, a big question I get is, how do you make money? Okay, so you're going to be sharing about health and wellness products. We have everything from coffee to skinny brew to tea that helps with gut health, celery juice, superfoods, weight loss supplements, natural energy supplements, collagen drinks, and so much more. We even have skincare and things like that. There's literally something for everyone. For somebody who's super stressed and anxious, we have a supplement that's all natural, that's equivalent to Zoloft as how it works, but it's all plant-based and absolutely amazing. And I love that. We truly just have something for everyone. My kids drink the celery juice. They drink our chocolate superfoods that taste like chocolate milk, and it helps give them all their fruits and veggies that their little bodies need. There's just literally something for everyone, and I love that. In addition to sharing about our products, you're also going to be sharing about the business opportunity just like I do. So I'm going to teach you how to share about the products, how to share about the business opportunity without having to be some crazy salesperson, okay? That was one of my biggest fears when I got started was I am not a salesperson. I don't want to be a car dealership person or anything like that. It's just not for me. It makes me super anxious, and I just didn't want to do that. So the last thing I wanted to do is to be begging my friends and family to buy this product that I don't know if they're going to like and all of that. And so I was taught on how to work this business in a really non-sales-like fashion, how to grow your network so you're not just relying on your friends and family to buy the product and to start the business with you. And we're going to show you exactly how to do that too. Now, how do you make money? We actually get paid a couple different ways. One way is via a commission check. So any order that goes through your website that you're going to get when you sign up is going to earn commissions, okay? And we're going to teach you how to grow and develop a team. So anybody who orders below you, you're also going to earn commissions on, okay? And we get paid out a commission check once a month on the 15th or a couple days earlier. In addition to that, we can also earn unlimited weekly bonuses, which is awesome. These bonuses are paid out in $50 increments for just coaching and guiding your team on how to be successful. And these bonuses are unlimited. So I've literally earned a $50 bonus one week and a $500 bonus the next week. It's just all a matter of how much you're coaching and guiding your team on how to be successful too. And those bonuses, like I said, they're unlimited and they're paid out every Friday, sometimes a day or two earlier too, which I love. In addition to that, you can earn just quick cash in your pocket. So when I was a newbie, this was so awesome for me because I was able to literally sell wraps or coffee and keep that cash in my pocket. I didn't have to turn it in or anything. So it was a great way for us to pay for groceries for the week, not having to wait on commission checks and all of that. And actually, when you join this business, you're going to get $140 worth of free product yourself. And that product you can actually use yourself to sample and try them out if you want, or you can go ahead and you can sell that product and you can literally make a profit off of this business right away, which I love. And like I said, that will be cash in your pocket that you can use right away. The next question I get a lot is, are there any contracts, obligations? Am I tied into anything? And the answer is no. You have to pay a one-time fee of $99 to start your business. With that, like I said, you're going to get the $140 in product that you can use or you can sell. If you sell it, you make a $40 profit right away. Okay, there's not too many businesses that you can literally make a profit that quickly if you wanted to. You're also going to get your website included. So this website is already going to come formulated and everything. It's going to have your own address. You're not going to have to program anything and things like that. It's already done for you. So literally you can have customers and team members start joining your team the moment you join this business. And that's pretty awesome. Okay, and other than that one-time $99 fee, there's no other fees that you're tied into, okay? Your website is included that first month. After that first month, that is $20 to run it, and I look at that as office space. If you were running a coffee shop, you would have to pay rent to run that business, correct? So this is essentially that. That $20 is paying your rent to run your office, okay? It's like your back office. It's what you're going to be able to use to help place orders for customers, to check your commissions, to get product info, training, and all of that. Now, you can turn this website off and on at any time. So if you're like me, don't stress about that $20 fee right now, okay? I know when I got started, I was like, oh, there's no way I can afford $20. I couldn't at the time. So it stressed me out. But I want you to know that you can literally turn that off with a click of a button at any time if you wanted to. And if you wanted to turn it back on 6 months later, you could. You have that freedom. So that's pretty awesome. In addition to that, do you have to buy so much product? Do you have to meet a quota every month? No, you do not. You do not have to buy so much product each month to keep your subscription active. You don't have to meet a quota to keep your subscription active, okay? You do have the option to buy product every month if you wanted to, and you'll get 40% off of retail by being a distributor, okay? But you don't have to. Now, there's two different ways to be commission qualified. One way is by buying product yourself each month, $80 worth of product. The next way is just by getting customers each month and growing your business. So if you're wanting to make a paycheck, which is why you'd be joining this essentially, you would want to be doing one of those things. So super easy, okay? What else can I answer for you guys? Do I need to have a lot of time to work this business? Guys, I was so busy when I got started with this business. Like I said, I had two little kids at home, so a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. I was working nights as a registered nurse, and I was commuting an hour each way. So my days were busy. And then when I was getting off shift, my husband was getting ready to go to shift the following day. And he would work 24 on, 48 off as a firefighter. So our schedules were insane. They were crazy. We weren't getting sleep because we had little ones at home. But I was hungry for success. So I figured out how to work this in between all that craziness. And now, even though I've been super successful, our lives are still crazy and busy. We have 4 kids now, and they have basketball, football, soccer, school, homeschooling, you name it. So I think life is always going to be busy. You just have to figure out if you want to have change and success, you figure out a way to work it. You do not need 12 hours a day to work this business and to have massive success. I put in 2 hours a day to have success with this business and to grow it so that I can be chasing huge dreams and goals. So I tell somebody, if you're wanting to make $1,000 plus a month, you literally just need 2 hours a day, whether that's an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening, or you break that up into 30-minute increments throughout the day. You can truly grow this business all the way to the top with that, if that's what you want, okay? If you're somebody who's like, I just want to make like $200 extra a month, that's cool. Put in an hour of time a day and you can rock that so quickly. So I hope this helps answer all of your questions. If you have any other questions, definitely feel free to shoot me a message and let me know. I am such an open book. I hold nothing back. I have no filter, and I'm going to tell you how it is. If you're just wanting to join this and you think you're going to make $10,000 by doing absolutely nothing, I'm going to tell you this is probably not the right opportunity for you, because you do have to be coachable. You have to want to have success, and you have to be willing to do something. But you don't have to be willing to put in 1,000,000 hours a day, because I myself don't even do that. I want this business to provide freedom for you, whether it's finances, time with your kids, vacations, missionary trips, whatever it is. I want it to provide that freedom and that joy for you. Okay, so I'm so excited to talk with you more about this. It was such an honor to share this video with you, and I look forward to welcoming you to our team and teaching you on how to do this business and how to reach your current goals, but also on how to dream so much bigger. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.